Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Balance of the Pain Sports Podcast, which you got hosting the most amount of Plan Yawa and Manila.
It's your boy Da Vinci, Starve the Eagle, Feed the Soul.
So today, I'd like to give a shout out to my Warriors who won by a slim margin. They got the dub. Slim, 1 point. Okay. Ja was about 6 inches to the left away from stealing the game from the Warriors. Now, you know, me, I'm not a huge numbers guy. I like to watch the game and then we could, after we done breaking down all the stuff, the nuance of the game, then we can really start talking about the numbers. So you was banging on Andrew Wiggins, right? The whole game. 17-1-8. 34 minutes. Listen, he wasn't super efficient. People, I'm not going to run down those numbers. There's no point in that. They got the dub by slim margin, okay? Thompson, a pedestrian 15-3-1. I don't think that's going to happen again.
But that his number didn't show what else he did.
Of course. No, right? Listen, like I said, you know what I mean? Draymond, who got ejected, 16-3-4. So, to the wayside, okay? Stephen Curry, 24-4-3. Pretty bad shooting night, but I still believe, he came through. Hey, who said that Curry can't play no defense, huh? Where they at? Who said Curry can't play no defense? Gary Payton the second, 8 points, 3 and 6. Not bad at all. Jordan Poole, the third splash brother. I told y'all that the Warriors are great at developing players. Jordan Poole is the newest addition to the Splash Bros. If Jordan Poole isn't there, we get blown out.
Pause on Jordan Poole here. Pause on Jordan Poole. I've been having a conversation with a bunch of people, and for me, it's kind of upsetting. You want to explain to me why in the world Jordan Poole is not the most improved player?
Yo, we could be in here all day talking about this. We
Okay,
already know. We already know, okay? And then Kuminga with a 1-6, that's still Gucci. Let's go over to the Grizzlies though, because in the group chat that we're in, I had to tell Tone numerous times, we are not the Timberwolves. So the mistakes that were made that got them the wins, we're not gonna do. And the mistakes that Memphis made that the Timberwolves couldn't capitalize off of, we will. Now, Jared Jackson, my guy, I didn't really care too much for you, but Chase, yo, I knew you was good, but this boy, good. You know what I mean? 33 points, 10 rebounds. Like, he single-handedly gave them the fuel aside from Ja to even get to where they were literally a point away from winning. Is that fair to say, Da Vinci?
I think you're missing a big name in there too. Through the last series too, and even this series, Brandon Clark. God damn, man. Phenomenal. The guy, that kid is balling.
Hold on. I'm not forgetting him. But when I look at Brandon Clark, his 9 rebounds, I'd have to say maybe 8 of them were very important.
Yeah.
His 12 points was good, and his defense.
Mm-hmm.
But without Jaren Jackson's 33 to go along with Ja Morant's 34, they're not in this game.
It would have been a blowout. I agree.
Do you see what I'm saying? And Jaren Jackson, dude, it was like this for a minute. He couldn't miss. Him and Ja, the beginning of the game, Ja said, oh, yeah, you don't want to guard me? Scrap. You know what I mean?
Okay. See, and this goes back to the thing where you've been saying it, and I've been right there with you saying it. They are not the Grizzlies, right? If the Grizzlies would have executed something, the Memphis Grizzlies wouldn't be here playing the Warriors. it would have been the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
And it just goes to show, even in the last play, you remember the last play Jaw did to beat Timberwolves?
yeah,
He had an easy open layup. You saw the last play. Listen, attention to detail, context and detail. You saw that Steve Kerr knew exactly what he was going to do. What did Steve Kerr do? He clogged the paint on that side, so he had to get a hard, he had to go for a hard layup. Attention to detail, context and detail, man.
fam. Let's go even deeper than that. Okay, Gary Payton. Curry's telling Payton, get on him. What are you doing? Don't let him just have a free. Payton gets on him. But Clay drops
Mm-hmm.
as he sees him coming to the lane to make him change direction, change his angle. That layup was way off. If
Yeah, it
Gary
was.
was just on him, he would have had that much more of a chance to get that.
Mm. And see, and for the Timberwolves, that layup was easy. It was easy. And the thing is, too, it's like as much as Jaw had 34 points, what we like to say, context and details, you
Details.
had to pay it. Yeah, you had to pay attention. Jaw Moran, they're just leaving him and letting him shoot, and that's the way to do it. The easiest way to beat these guys and shut down Jaw is clog the paint. Every time he drives, just clog the paint.
Yeah.
That's it. You let him shoot. If Jaw hits 8 3 pointers, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Another thing too, Desmond Bain, who looks like he's injured. I don't know what's going on with him. He looks like he's injured. And Brooks. Those two didn't come over like they did from the other series. The other series with the Wolves, those guys were main factors as well. It was more of a team effort against the Wolves for the win. They didn't show up the first game against the Warriors. You know, I say Warriors in six. I give the Grizzlies 2 games.
I
I
give them
give them
one. I give them
I
one.
give no listen, I'm giving them 2 games because I think Draymond is gonna mess up again, man. And you know,
No,
right when I had started to get love back for Draymond, he does this dumb ish again, bro. Then runs to go do
how
a little quick podcast talking about reputation. Fam, first you box the man in his face, and then you girts him with his jersey. What's wrong with you, B?
and then listen, people are gonna complain. For me, I think it's a soft flagrant two. I think it's soft, but also I understand the way the game is refereed nowadays. So I understand it. For me, it's soft. It makes the league look soft. But that's the way they're doing it now. So I can't complain too much, right? I just
Yeah.
hope they keep it constant, right? Just keep it the same for everybody.
Um, Here's the thing, though. I still call that it's a flagrant. I don't know about a flagrant two,
Yeah, it's a
but that's a
flagrant one for
flagrant
me.
because you hit him in the face. Anything above the shoulders is a flagrant, okay? But not a flagrant two.
Yeah,
But
it's a flagrant one for me. And for you to sit there and say Draymond was dragging him down. Listen, it's the moment in the play. His hands were going up, and his hands caught his jersey and coming down. You clearly see he was trying to hold the guy up. So for me, it was not a dirty play, but like they're referencing it now, anything above the face is a flagrant. So I get that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But listen, I'm not trying to poo-poo the Grizzlies. They fought back. Do you know what I mean? The Warriors had some laps, but can I let y'all know the secret to the Warriors' success? Ball movement. Oh, that's so crazy, huh? Why do you want to hear another secret? They're not afraid to shoot 2 pointers. Stephen Curry missed three threes in a row and said, "Let me step inside," and he took 3 of them and made them from the left side. Well, yeah, from the left side of the court, inside, closer to the elbow, almost the foul line. He took
Yeah.
3 twos from there and pop, 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 just to see
Mhm.
the ball go through the hoop. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand some of these teams because we're gonna talk about another team that I could not believe. I didn't get a chance to watch that whole game, but we'll get into it in a minute. But anyways, what are the keys to victory for the Grizzlies in the next game coming up tomorrow? on Wednesday.
Um, the keys to victory. They need big games. They need big games from. For me, the way I look at it, they need big games from Bain, big games from
Hmm.
Jaw, big games from Jackson, and decent games from Clark and Brooks. And their bench needs to provide too. That's the only way I see. And I don't see
Okay.
them. I don't see them because let's be real here. People get carried away. The Grizzlies are not a great defensive team. They're not.
No.
They're not. They're just a very hard-working team, right?
Yeah.
But they're not a great defensive team. It's clearly shown in the Wolves series, and it's shown all year. It's just not. They
Yeah.
just outwork people pretty much the whole year, because they're young bodies in there. But that's not gonna fly with the Warriors. The Warriors, well-tuned machine, man, well coached, well disciplined players.
Can I
It,
state something else too? Sorry for cutting you off, sir. They got out rebounded by the Warriors with that small lineup.
mm-hmm.
Okay. So total rebounds, Warriors at 51 to their 47. And the Grizzlies have been known to be a good rebounding team. Offensive rebounds, 16 each apiece. Assists, 31 to 26. Blocks, even. Steals, the Grizzlies got them by one. Turnovers, the Warriors turned the ball over 17 times
Mm-hmm.
to the Grizzlies 14. They still won. But check out the points in the paint. Warriors 56 to 44 for the Grizz. And the Grizz are known to be an inside team like that. And they stopped it.
So, so listen, there's a lot to take away from this context and details.
Yep.
King, you know what it is. There's a lot to take away from this. And if you look at this, Draymond is gone, right? Draymond is gone. These guys have to fight back from what, 12 down or something like that? Come back, take the game. They go up by something. There's a certain mistakes they made that they were not going to make again next game. So listen, if you were a Grizzlies fan, you'd be like, oh wow, these guys did that with all the Draymond and had that much turnover. Without Draymond, you should be worried a little bit.
Hey, Shannon Sharp said it this morning. He said, encouraged. They didn't have Draymond. And you really think that Clay and Steph are going to have that bad of a game again, shooting wise?
Mm-hmm.
But,
And
anyways,
it is clearly see they have no one can check Pool.
and that's what makes that team. They've got a three-headed monster that whether Draymond's there or not, they're cooking. Because I don't know if people realize I knew Jordan Poole was nice, but those assists, yo, the look off, the bullet pass, like they, he's so great for that system that, and you know what? Also, Curry and Clay, claps and kudos to you. And this is why I tell people Curry, not just shooting wise, not saying we haven't seen a player like this before, but as a superstar, the way his ego works, it's a beautiful thing. Those
It,
two
it,
embrace pool. Most old school players, not saying these guys are old school, but most old school players are like, sit down, rookie, wait your turn. He's like, nah, we can really eat with the what? Bake. You know what I'm saying?
it's the Warriors culture, bro. It's a
Yeah.
system. It's a Warriors culture. It's a system that was built by. Let's give all credit to Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson built that
Yeah.
whole system over
Hey,
there,
Mark
bro.
Jackson for coach, man. Not for the
Yeah.
Lakers though. Not for the Lakers though. I don't want. Listen, when LeBron goes, bring Mark there. But until don't do it to him, man. Don't put him in a situation where he's gonna get screwed over me. Because I'm telling you, like I look at that whole scenario and situation with the Lakers, it ain't nah. It's not the
Yeah.
Warriors.
Yeah. Back to my point, though. And back to your point is Clay and Steph. So many years, no ego between them. They listen. Clay broke his record. Stoichkov wanted him to break his record. He encouraged him to break his
Mm-hmm.
record. I mean, like, that's rare. That's very rare you see something like that. There's always egos on the team, you know. Everybody wants to be top dog. Not there, man. So You're right, King. That is something we have to truly take in.
right? And know that Curry's showing us the way, man. Showing all these him and Giannis. Giannis is the same way, but that's for another episode. Anyways, so the Warriors, you're saying they're gonna win in 5?
Yeah.
I say 6. I still believe in Ja. Where's Ja? I need to know what Ja thinks. Yet again, I'm
Hey,
gonna keep getting this until somebody in the comments lets me know where the heck that's from. But other than that, though, it's your boy King ECG, the host of the most about the planet Yawa, and Manila.
it's your boy Da Vinci, Star B Eagle, Eat Soul.
And yo, you get this, you get to the end. Yo, get this with the HBO special, man. Help a brother out. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Also, these episodes, if you guys don't want to watch them here, will be on Spotify. So just give us, maybe a day after they release here, or the same day that they're released on YouTube. They will be released on Spotify in the same format, right to the point, right what you want. Until next time, easy.